Hello Aries, welcome to your He Said, She Said reading. This is for the time period October 28th through November 11th, 2018. Thank you for joining me and Richard.
Hello Aries.
And we're here to deliver you your messages for this time period. Don't forget we have our special $35 readings. If you'd like your own personal He Said, She Said reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And also don't forget to check out the rest of my channel. I have my new mid-Novembers up, and those are the ones that I do by myself. So if you like those, please go and check those out after this reading. Okay, let's have a look here, Aries, at your oracle cards. From the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've pulled the card of Oh Sunny Day.
So Oh Sunny Day speaks to new beginnings, luck and optimism. A woman with a dainty umbrella sits on a red mushroom and watches the sunrise over the horizon. How nice it is to welcome a new day, especially with three little talismans of good luck, the ladybug. Embrace new beginnings. Let us forget yesterday's worries and regrets. Don't allow the past to linger into today. All the moments in this day are brand new, never seen before. You have the power to make good things happen. You can make today your lucky day.
I like that energy for you, Aries. And from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters, you've pulled the card of Little Owlin. Wisdom as light as a feather. And of course it is about wisdom when you have an owl as a talisman here. But it really does speak about wisdom coming to you in an easy way. It's very much an energy here of also wisdom lightening your load, making you feel lighter. So I like both of these cards together as your overall energy. Now, don't forget, if you're interested in purchasing any of the oracles or tarot decks that I use, I do have a clickable link to my Amazon store below. I'm using the Celtic Tarot for you, Aries. So we'll do one more shuffle. I've already meditated on your energy, so let's get started. And we'll focus in on the energy of the person that you are thinking of, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they feel about you, Aries, how you feel about them, the strengths of your relationship, the weaknesses of your relationship, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock, and the potential outcomes. So let's take a look and see what the energy is of the person that you are thinking of. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay.
All right, so it's possibly somebody is willing to make amends. They're willing to make up for some sort of wrong that they did.
Yeah, I get an energy here of someone hasn't been proud of their actions, something that they've done in the past. Perhaps they have even snuck away, left you, Aries, or perhaps even thought about it. But this is kind of coming back with the tail between the legs kind of energy here. That's how I see that. Let's look and see what they bring to the table when it comes to you. We've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse.
So they're a bit overwhelmed, aren't they? They're finding it hard to keep those balls balanced.
Yeah, and you know what they bring to you also is this imbalance. So it may have been that this person left you holding all the responsibility, perhaps of children, of family responsibilities, or even responsibilities of a business. But there is something that they have done here where you have felt like you've become overwhelmed as a result of their actions.
Yeah, or it could be them themselves being overwhelmed to the table as well. So
yeah,
it could go either way there, I think.
Exactly. Let's look at the floor. The Five of Wands in reverse. It seems to me like there's been a lot of conflict in this relationship and not a lot of conflict resolution. And as a flaw here, it speaks about the need to find some kind of peace between you here, a compromise of some sort.
Yeah, so the flaw is that hasn't happened.
Yeah. Let's see how they are viewing you, Aries. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is their innermost thoughts as it relates to you. So I do see that they see themselves as someone who is, I want to say, able to offer you stability, something for the long term here. You'll see this king is, there's a woman here, well, she's actually looks like she's giving him a foot rub.
Does look like that.
Which is a bit odd. But in any event, I do feel like this man feels, well, can I just say this? I feel like this man may view himself as a little bit superior.
Well, certainly in that environment, it seems to be the case, yes.
It does seem like it. It almost looks like, I don't know, I'm getting Jesus vibes. And I don't know why, of the foot. But anyway, it seems to me like this person underneath it views, how they're viewing you is almost subordinate to them.
Yeah, that's right. They're superior to you, is how they're kind of thinking.
Let's see how you're viewing this person deep down. The Two of Cups in reverse. So you're seeing that there's a mismatch here.
Yeah, there's a problem, and this person has already come back to the relationship here with their tail between their legs, as Michelle said earlier.
Yeah.
So obviously there's problems in the relationship, also evidenced by the Five of Wands here in reverse as a flaw. So I think you're seeing this relationship for what it is. Mm-hmm. And they seem to have a different view of the relationship, like they're superior to you in some way. That they have the ability to come back and say and confess, and you'll just say, "Oh yeah, everything's okay. I'm sorry," and let's continue on. But maybe that's not the way you're feeling.
I get a lot of this person's power comes from their money, and they feel like almost like they can buy their way out of problems rather than think of it. Talk it through, or even show emotion, because I think you, Aries, is the one that is a lot more emotion based. This person seems to be a little bit more
logic based, but really more monetarily
based.
Yeah.
Let's look at the strengths between you. Now we've got the Strength in reverse as the Strength. So that's a difficult one. I want to have a look at the weakness, give a bit of an indication here. The Four of Cups. Well, let's speak about the weakness first, because I think this will give an indication. With the Four of Cups, the weakness here is that I just don't think that you're that interested. It may be that there is, this relationship has kind of gotten to the point here of stagnation, boredom. You may be each a little bit emotionally withdrawn from each other.
Well, somebody's making an offer, but somebody else isn't taking it.
Yeah.
And doesn't really want to take it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe that offer is a confession, or possibly the ability for this person to feel better about what they've done by seeking your forgiveness, but you're not really having any part of it. That may be the flaw there. And as for Strength in reverse as the Strength, I think the foundation of this relationship has been the subordinate nature of one party to the other.
Yeah.
Or at least, let's put it another way, the perceived subordinate nature. I don't think that you were ever subordinate to this person at all, Aries, even if they thought that you were.
Yeah.
But now they may be getting an indication that you're not subordinate to them at all, that maybe things are changing.
Yeah.
And I see indications of that through the other cards, like the Two of Cups in reverse.
Let's look at the potential. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. The roadblock is the Six of Pentacles in reverse.
Now the King of Wands, that's Aries energy right there, but it's in reverse. So that could indicate that there could be a little bit of possessiveness or jealousy.
I get that this is the type of person. I pick it up not as you, Aries, even though it's a fire sign. I feel it's more the other person's energy in this instance. And how I'm seeing this is that this person has a view of how they see things.
It's more about self-righteousness, isn't it?
Yeah, and they don't like to, I want to say, take into consideration other people's opinions, viewpoints, or how it's very much their way or the highway kind of energy. Yeah. With the King of Wands in reverse. It's someone who uses that strength, that forcefulness for bad instead of good. The roadblock with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, well, of course, it's all about
lack of cooperation.
Yeah, that there's no support. I don't think you get support from this person. Monetary, yes, but in the way that you want support, which I feel is more emotionally based, they come up short.
Yeah, so the King of Wands here is not the Aries energy at all. It's more about the partner, you think?
I think it's more about the partner, because I feel it really is about one person here kind of wanting it all their own way.
Okay. It would make more sense with these cards, wouldn't it?
Let's look at the outcome. The Sun. Okay.
Well, that's good. I mean, the Sun is great energy. It means that things are, well, it could also mean things have been brought to light.
Yeah.
But in a good way. Illuminated.
I'm also seeing for some of you, it may be illumination on children as well for some of you, because you see this baby here on that. So it for some, not all of you, it will be about something to do with support when it comes to family. For others of you, it will be more about seeing everything with wisdom. And what I get for you, and it's interesting because we have O Sunny Day and the Sun.
Yeah, so there's two Sun cards there, but kind of mean the same thing. O Sunny Day is really sort of like Sun energy.
Yeah.
In that, we're talking about a new day, new experiences, a time to forget everything in the past and be able to move on in the present. Let's
get a clarifier on the Sun. Please clarify the Sun card. Now, the Sun card is of course one of those cards which tends to trump a lot of the negative energy. So I do feel like if there is a bit of holding on to this kind of energy of what's been done in the past, I do see that as changing. Let's look, what is the clarification here for the Sun? All in all, I think it's a good reading for you, Aries. We have the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it may have been an issue here with possibly a heartbreak in the past. Perhaps even for some of you it will have involved a third party. But I see that the Sun card trumps these cards in that I think that you're going to start seeing whatever was done in the past a different way. And it's through this wisdom that you become lighter in spirit. The relationship becomes lighter in spirit as well. And I feel that's when things will start to improve here, Aries, is once you start focusing on the happier times ahead and not focusing on anything from the past here that may have caused some pain.
I think for some of you, I see this maybe a little bit differently. In that the Three of Swords there could indicate that you might end a relationship but go on to much better things.
Okay. Yeah, it could certainly be that as well. Yes, and it really is up to you, Aries, which tactic you want to take here. If you're interested in making this relationship work, I see the chances here. especially as it relates to letting go of the past.
I think you can do whatever you want to do, Aries.
Yeah,
that's sort of what I'm seeing here. If you want to make it work, that's great. It'll work out for you. If you don't want to make it work, then it'll work out for you in that way as well.
You know, either way, I think you're going to be just fine, Aries.
Yeah, I get that sense too.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there and wish you all the best. Don't forget we have that $35 special for your own personal he said, she said reading. And you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, if you're interested. Also, check out the descriptions box below. It has a link to the new WordPress blog. And Richard would love it if you went down there and came and communicated with us, talked all things tarot. We'd love to see you. And what else do we have? I think, and also check out the rest of my channel for the mid-November readings. And those are the ones that I do by myself. So if you're interested in that, please go check it out. And we wish you all the best with this, Aries.
Thank you, Aries. Goodbye. Good luck.